Hello Scorpio and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading and we start with the Ace of Wands. New opportunities, new beginnings, a lot of this new energy coming into your life. Let's see what this new energy is which the universe is sending you, right? This is the your past, so probably it has already come here. We have the self-worth card. So there is this opportunity which came your way, Scorpio. I just wound up the Libra reading. So this was an opportunity to realize your own self-worth. And I also feel, the energy is very similar. It's like reddish orange, and this is also orange. It's connected with your sacral chakra. This energy, which you have been experiencing, Scorpio, is you're realizing, you are realizing and understanding your own energy. We have the Three of Pentacles over here. Just give me a minute. So with this, you have got that realization that there is something more to me. There is something which is which probably you're recognizing for yourself now. Maybe other people. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. It's a group energy. It's a card of group energy. So maybe there are other people who are uh, uh, let's clarify this, who look at you, that you have that ability, you have that talent, you have that something in you, which people probably secretly acknowledge. They don't, and they probably see it in you, but you are seeing it for the first time, Scorpio. In the days gone by, you are understanding your worth, you are understanding your special energy, you are understanding that it factor in you, which makes you stand out from other people, which other people wonder what is it in you. There is that energy which is so different from what others around you have, and that is why they know that you have it, but they do not really express it to you. You yourself were unaware of it, and it's only of late you are realizing that there is something, some magical energy in you which you are becoming aware of. Exactly, with the Hangman and with the King of Wands. So you have started understanding that though you are part of this group of people, yet you stand out. You are you are different from them. There is a certain energy which you carry which others don't, and it is very this kind of energy you have. It's something which demands, not demands, but it commands a lot of respect. People look up to you. They are a little bit in awe of you. They have this approach. They look at you that you're very confident, you're very intelligent, of course. You are very very you know exactly how things move. They also understand it, and now you are understanding that you've had this inherent knowledge about how things move. You have that certain confidence, but you just felt that, yeah, I'm confident. But of late you are realizing your power. You are understanding your spiritual fire. You are understanding your spiritual energy, and that purity, that energy is something which has been shining in you throughout. Everyone has been aware of it, but they are also not able to put a finger on it, because only one spiritual person can understand the other. You have just figured out that was your energy, but now you're understanding that it is your spiritual energy which shines through, which kind of keeps you, people look at it, look at you in awe because of that spiritual energy which is always softly exuding from your persona, your personality, your aura, right? A lot of you could be tarot card readers, and also people who have a lot of secret knowledge. The secret, how things are working behind the scenes. All of you, Scorpio, all of you all know what actually is happening behind the scenes and what is happening at the physical level. Look here, we have the Three of Pentacles, and here we have the the High Priestess, right? So at the physical level, things are they come across very differently, but you, with being the High Priestess, you know exactly the energy which is manifesting this Three of Pentacles, and that is your secret, that is your spiritual power, that is your spiritual energy, right? Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. So in the past, you have understood it, and you realize that I must keep it a little, must keep it completely secret. You don't want to tell anybody because probably people don't understand this also. They all feel, most people are so wrapped up in the 3D world, they do not understand this. And those who understand it, they know it and they don't speak about it, right? Unless, where you're very close friends. But by and large, at the physical level, people look at you like this, as this Queen of Pentacles, very confident, gets everything done, has amazing spiritual energy, has amazing, optimism, confidence, gets everything done, and gets everything done very nicely in a very mature manner, very nurturing, very caring, can, is a multitasker, does everything superbly, never is running helter skelter to get any work done, always has the time for everything and keeps things under, a good control, as in, not a control, but everything works, with a lot of precision and very smoothly. And this is something you're understanding, realizing for yourself now with the Four of Pentacles, right? So you're understanding that there is a special seat for you, a special chair for you, a special position for you, which you have been ignoring, all along, and the universe has been putting it out there, time and again, occasionally saying that sit on this, assume, authority, assume power, not in that physical way, but in the spiritual way. Own your power, own your spirituality, recognize it, sit on it, sit on this chair very confidently. You know what you're doing, Scorpio, and this is the offer which is coming your way, and you're very worthy of it, right? And I think all of you have been, getting some kind of realization and acceptance of this in the past. I'll take both these cards. Now in the current you have, the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. As you have been in this energy, now at the physical level you are, blooming. You've got that radiance around you, you've got that magnificence around you. People look up to you, maybe because you have accessed this energy, you've become aware of this energy. Now it is also reflecting physically. Let me just give you an example. Now, you dress differently, you dress with a lot more, you dress, for an example, you dress very well, you're very conscious of how you look, you always present yourself in the best possible manner. Just an example, at the 3D level, because this is Nine of Pentacles. You understand how energy works, and you are understanding it, and you are using it, in a way that everybody can see the difference, because this the spiritual energy is going to play out physically as well. So people are looking at you that, yeah, you had this energy, but now you even look different. Why? Because you have understood the energy, you are using that energy in the 3D form. Everything has to be, actually converted into the physical level for the final execution of it. So understanding your spiritual energy is bringing out a different form of you. People are looking at you differently. Like I said, you just might be dressing very differently, but you are dressing probably very well. You have that confidence, to carry off those clothes. You feel good, everything is adding up also at the physical level, Scorpio. Let me not get too much into that, right? And we have this Four of Wands, which is a card of commitment, and I think this is the commitment you have made to yourself, Scorpio. This is a reading which deals solely with you till now, and this is a commitment which you feel that you are going to commit to this spiritual energy. You are going to sit on that chair, you are going to accept the gift which the universe has given you. It's bestowed you with so much power. You are willingly taking it, and you're appreciative of it, and you're going to commit to it. You're continuing to work with the energy, and you're continuing to bring it out in the physical form as well. Impartiality. This is a card of seeing things the way they are. This is also the Justice card, Scorpio, and I think now, finally having understood it, you are bringing about a nice balance in your life with the spiritual energy as well as with the physical energy. You're managing it beautifully, Scorpio. You're managing it beautifully. This is your present. So let's see what more is there. We have the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So maybe in this present time you do feel a little constrained. You do feel that you may not be you acknowledged all of this, you're aware of this, but at some level you just might feel a little stuck once in a while. And when you do that, when your thoughts start playing out too much, you start thinking about spirituality, you start thinking about all these things, it puts you in a bind, it holds you in one place. And when you think about it, but then with the Two of Swords over here, then you just trust that the universe is doing everything, it is giving everything for a reason. I might as well accept it, and not think too much about it. It's easier to accept what is coming our way, rather than to always adding up why is it coming, how much is it coming, when is it coming, when will it come in the future. So with the Page of Swords, there is this energy of confusion which might once in a while bother you, but I think when it does happen and you feel very stuck, when you give too much into your thought, you just say, all right, I'll just follow whatever the universe is telling me and trust it to lead me out of this. Speaking of leading you out of this, this is the Chariot card, which is talking of moving forward on a path, but you do have your reservations, Scorpio, that what is my path really. Like when you start thinking, when you start analyzing, then you get confused that what am I to do with this spiritual awareness, what am I to do, how do I apply it. You've tried it on yourself, so whatever energy you figured out, you've picked up for yourself, you're assured of, it's bringing about a physical change in you. But in the long run, here we have the Chariot. What is the exact path, what is the clear path for which I'm getting all of this? That I think you need to wait a little to get clarity on that. But you definitely know that this new path is taking you to some place which you probably do not know where it is, and it's bringing a certain end to a particular chapter in your life. Like there is a road which you're reaching the end of a road right now, Scorpio. You do not know where the end is, you do not know what kind of end it is, but you know that you're moving to better times, you're leaving the past behind. But how much of it is left to travel, what is the final conclusion, I think in the days to come that will become clear for you, right? So in days to come, that is going to give you that clarity, that what is really ending in your life, and what is it that you're coming to, what road are you ending, and where are you moving on from there, right? So now that once we experience and understand and accept our spiritual energy, it does bring about a major change in life. Let's see what is coming up for you. Two of Pentacles. Here the Two of Pentacles is, it's in this particular deck, it is depicting some kind of balance, which you might find a little challenging, but to a lot of things could also be happening simultaneously, but it could be a little difficult to handle everything, but you will be able to do it, right? Because sometimes it does happen, the ending of something and the beginning of something, the energies normally do overlap at times, and then it becomes a little difficult to handle the events which these energies bring with them. Soulmate. Okay, so we are having a situation where you are encountering people, new people, or it could be a relationship also. Let's see what the tarot is going to tell us about this. So soulmate does talk of people quite like you meeting somebody, coming across a community of people which feels like they all feel like soulmates, or it could be a special person. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the, wow, I think I figured this out, we have the Emperor. So I feel it is, there is one relationship which seems to be getting over, and there's a new relationship. You're going to be balancing two relationships, or you could be balancing two people, two masculine energy. Now it could be in it could be two people, like I said, two masculine people, or it could be plain masculine energy. Just see your situation. Both are soulmates, but with one I think the journey is ending, and with the other I think your journey is beginning, right? With the Three of Wands, you knew all along, Scorpio, that there is going to be a time in your life where you need to say goodbye to one, so that you can move on to the other, because of the spiritual awakening, spiritual awareness, and the spiritual journey. And now with this Two of Pentacles here, there could be a time where you could be dealing with both of them, simultaneously, because one needs to move away and the other needs to, they need to create the space for the new soulmate to come. But it does talk of, balancing and holding on to two relationships in the days to come. So see how it is working out for you, but it definitely talks of, managing two relationships or two people in life in general. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, and we have the Five of Cups. So here I do feel, yeah, with the you need to, move away from something, and you need to move on to another relationship. Probably Scorpio, you are aware of it, but leaving one and moving on to the other, there are, we do look back and see, our journey and what has happened, and there could be, times of grief and could be a little bit of sadness. But just let me see. All right, Justice. Did we get the Justice card here? Yes, we did. See, we have this impartiality card, which is very similar to the Justice card. But the fact is that this is a major arcana card. So this is what the universe is telling you. You need to move away from one and you need to move towards the other. What I get with the Seven of Swords is that you, with your spiritual knowledge, you know that it's time to move away from a particular relationship. You're not to make it obvious. You're not to bring it out in reality. You're not to tell anybody that this is how my life is playing out, because spiritual energy is all what you are knowing of things and not talking to everyone about it, right? That is what the Seven of Swords is, that you know what you're doing. Nobody in the world knows what you're doing. You know how your life is playing out. You know how the energy is moving in your life. You are aware of how the energy is changing within you and how it is making you walk new roads and stop walking on the roads which have reached their logical and their probably the karmic passages over, right? So you are aware of it, but you're not, I mean, I don't think you will tell everybody also. It's as it is a very secretive sign, right? And you're not interested in telling anybody. You know it for yourself, because this is how your life is playing out. You need to leave one, you need to move towards the other, because with the one it's getting over, the balance has been reached. And now with the person you are supposed to move on, that is also that is the whole justice, that you take away something from one and you put it in the other. You have to balance the scales. So your relationship with this person, the universe says that that was the contract. You were supposed to do only till this much. It's not supposed to extend beyond this, because the karmic scales have been balanced. Whatever give and take you had with the other person, that is over. Now you need to start the journey with another person, because the give and take is going to be there right throughout our life, from birth to death. It's like with different people at different times, right? But a new order is also coming in your life with the Justice card. That's what I'm getting, right? A new order in your life as well. So let's get a little more guidance for you. Come out of the closet. I told I think that you're dressing differently. I just gave an example, but this card does confirm that now the way you present yourself to the world, the way you look, everything, it's like you're looking a lot different, and but a lot better, and in a general sense as well. Now you're coming out of the shadow, you're coming out of the darkness. Maybe there was a time, Scorpio, where for a long time you were not interacting with people. You were staying, keeping to yourself, you were staying by yourself for whatever reason, not whatever reason, but the spiritual journey does give us those kind of phases in life. And now you've accessed it, you've realized it, you've realized the worth of the spiritual energy. Now you're stepping out in new energy, and for people to see, and when they see, they're like a little blown away with your energy and the way you're looking so different and stuff like that. Nurture yourself and listen. So with the with this nurture yourself card, it's like look after yourself. This is a transition time. I don't know why that word came to me. It is a transition time, because you're leaving something, moving on to the other. There could be fluctuation of energy, there could be a lot to handle. So do look after yourself. Don't get yourself all stressed or worked up, or exhaust yourself trying to do too much. The work might be there, but take out some time to rest. Don't try and finish everything, don't try to complete everything. Do little whatever is required, but look after yourself. With the listen card, okay, Yes, and health and healing. So listen to your inner guidance. You're accessing it beautifully now. You've got a grip on it. You've learned to handle it, how to work with it. Three of Pentacles. Listen to what it tells you. It is going to help you heal the situation. That inner knowledge is going to be very valuable at this time to help you wind up and start, and how to proceed through this period of transition, so that you can bring about health and healing in yourself, in your relationships as well, and make this process a lot smoother, right, for you and everybody else. Because since you have this access to the spiritual knowledge, the more you access it, the better things play out in life. It is a lot smoother, it is a lot happier, it is a lot in a very healthy manner. All these things happen when we are holding on to the spiritual perspective and doing everything. So this is a time where you really need to listen to it, so that this can be a smooth process for you and everybody else involved. You are the one who's spiritually awakened, you are the one who has this, God has blessed you with this knowledge. So use it for yourself as well as for others, in this, whoever is involved in this. So Scorpio, with that I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.